it is hard not to hear about ChatGPT and other AI tools. Everyone seems to be very excited and quite optimistic about using these tools. And they are indeed super helpful in myriad of tasks. However, if not used properly, these tools can have a big negative effect. So, in this video, we will be discussing about 5 key points about which, if you're not aware, could lead to detrimental effects on your products or businesses. So, stay tuned. Number 1 is trust factor. Human brains are slow when compared to AI. Hard but true. Humans tend to be very process focused. If you think about it, we really love frameworks to come up with various business solutions. And these frameworks are nothing but tools that help us to think in much more structured way, which also helps us to be more organized. When we try to use AI for building business strategy and analyze a business problem, because the results are AI generated, people do not trust the results fast. Why? Because the outputs generated were faster than the processing power of a human brain. And because we could not process the information, we do not trust the AI as we do not understand the logic behind how the conclusion was reached. This is typically seen with higher management people. So, in order to facilitate the meetings, it is still a good practice to discuss the solutions with people and come to conclusions together in a logical process, rather than directly using AI analysis for creating final reports or decision makers. I still believe PPTs and whiteboards are better way for our slow human brains to digest information, understand the process, and then be able to come to a solution. By using less AI and more human meetings, you will see that the people will start trusting the solution more. Number 2, data biases. Companies are putting a lot of effort with AI to minimize human biases, but the data on which these LLM models like GPT, Bard, or Gemini are trained can also create new type of biases, which did not existed before. AI models are only as good as the data they are trained on. If the training data itself is biased, the AI will perpetuate that bias in its outputs. For instance, an AI trained on news articles with a historical gender imbalance in leadership positions might recommend fewer women for leadership roles. Another example could be scraping data from social media platforms might reflect societal biases present online. The way data is presented can also introduce biases. For instance, focusing solely on the past performance data for promotions might be a disadvantage for employees who took parental leave or had to deal with unexpected situations. And therefore, to control such biases from spreading, it is important to regularly audit training data for biases and take steps to clean or adjust the data. One should also actively seek diverse data sets from various sources, which could help improve AI fairness. Number 3, empathy and storytelling. Now, humans are super emotional creatures, and they are still better, at least for now, at empathizing and understanding emotions over AI. AI, up till now, has just been trying to replicate human emotions. A very good example of this is Amica robot. It can replicate human emotions, but if it could feel anything, I highly doubt. Similarly, Amica robot could also deliver movie dialogues, but in the end, whatever it does, in some way or the other, is a replication of human behavior. That is why I say this with full conviction that we humans are still better at storytelling and empathizing than AI robots. This could also mean that jobs that are related to the key skill set of empathy would be the jobs that would be harder to be replaced by AI. So look out for that. Number 4, data security. there have been incidences at some big companies where some sensitive data was uploaded onto ChatGPT, and this led to sensitive data leaks from the companies. So our suggestion would be to please be careful on using the sensitive data of your own and your company on various AI tools like GPT, Bard, Gemini, etc. As this data that you feed to the AI could be used for training the LLM models like GPT, and this could lead to exposure of your sensitive data in public. So definitely be careful with this one, and please do not jeopardize the sensitive data from your companies. A good solution for such problems, maybe for future, could be that companies eventually develop a secure in-house AI tool available for all internal company employees to experiment and play with, as this will become a part of daily usage soon, right? Usage of AI, if it's not already there. And also, with this in-house AI tool, companies would be able to keep the sensitive data protected. So this could be a possible solution for the companies in future to have an internal in-house AI tool for employees to play around with. Number 5, ideation concerns. Now, AI can process vast amount of data and generate multitude of ideas in a very short time. AI can analyze markets, trends, user behaviors, and competitor data to generate ideas that are relevant and potentially successful. However, AI lacks originality. Studies suggest that AI generated ideas often fall into similar patterns, lacking the true out of box thinking often associated with the human creativity. And this is mostly because AI has limited context understanding. It struggles to grasp the nuisance of human emotions, cultural context, and brand identity, which can lead to ideas that are technically sound but lack emotional appeal. AI can also struggle with iterative process of refining and developing ideas. It may not effectively assess the feasibility, desirability, or viability of an idea compared to humans. Now, some researchers say that AI can build good ideas, but of very similar type. But if you want more variety of ideas, then studies suggest that we humans are still better at producing this. However, AI can still lay a basic foundation for initial ideation discussions, and it can also be a great tool for analysis of your ideas or business solutions. Well, by leveraging AI in business, we can optimize many operations, boost productivity, and deliver a superior customer experience, while also saving valuable time for product professionals involved. That's it. All links will be in the description, so don't forget to check them out later. And if you have any doubts or feedback, feel free to write them in the comment section below. For more videos on product management or AI, you can click on one of our next videos here. Till then, that's Gaurav.